She is a skating icon. We love her. Ladies and gentlemen, Tessa Virtue. Make some noise. So good to see you, Tess.
So nice to be here.
Thank you very much for
spending time with
joining
you
us.
guys.
We love you.
A joy.
Okay, we're going to talk about this big campaign you have coming up in a little bit. I'm sure you saw it trending yesterday. It was #1 on Twitter, and then April Fool's. That's when you know, Tess. Then April Fool's Day. Did you have any jokes played on you, by the way?
I
yesterday?
didn't.
Okay,
No,
good.
thankfully.
Did you play any jokes on anybody?
No, I'm not
That's
into
not your
that.
thing.
Did you do things here?
They tried.
we got-
What do you mean?
I got taken.
I wasn't in on it.
You were in on
Yeah,
it.
I got taken. We had a
You
woman
got it,
come in
yeah.
who pretended to be a baker and had award-winning cupcakes, and she was just throwing eggs all over the place. And,
Yes.
Oh, my
and we were
eggshells.
buying into it. I was buying into it.
It
We
took a
didn't
while
want
for you to
Yeah.
process.
Have you ever
really.
used eggshells ground up for Kelsey?
Oh, God.
I've now learned this.
I tell myself that, but it doesn't go well in the morning.
I know it's good for the
yeah.
garden, but apparently it's good for you as well.
Okay, all right.
I don't think so,
I'm
guys.
buying it, yeah.
Also, we had Professor Maya on. She came to play. She had on these gorgeous bright colors, and she said, "We're saying sorry to." Stop saying sorry. I can't even say it.
I think you should say sorry.
Sorry,
Sorry,
just
you
had,
okay?
sorry, I just had a mint.
Excuse me.
So-
No, you say excuse me.
Excuse me, I just had a mint. Let me gather my saliva
That was
together to say
fascinating.
that she said we're saying sorry too much. Especially we women are guilty of it. Are you, Tess?
Oh, I'm the worst.
Yeah.
And it was so interesting listening to her about how that diminishes our value and, you know, we chip away at ourselves. And I think that's something to just be cognizant of because I say sorry all the time for no reason. And it always comes in threes. Oh, sorry.
Once isn't enough.
So, yeah.
It's a 1, 2,
I'm
3.
getting
Have you
very
found an
conscious of
alternative
that.
word? Something you're trying to use
Well,
different?
her list was helpful, so
Yeah.
now I'm going to be, you know,
Like,
saying excuse me, pardon me, and yeah.
Well, I think we all said sorry immediately after. It's funny, when you become cognizant, it's even harder. It's like you're thinking about not saying it, so you say it more.
Right.
It's retraining the brain, right?
I say my bad all the time.
My bad.
too.
Interesting.
My bad.
My
And
bad.
I don't even know if I did anything wrong.
No,
It's my bad.
But it's just easier. It diffuses the situation, right?
Always.
But I do weather, so I have to say I'm sorry all the time.
All the time.
You're a walking sorry
I
machine.
have to use sorry.
But that is the
Gotta get an
accurate
app for you.
term, though, for that,
Okay.
for your forecast.
Yeah, especially
Okay.
last weekend.
Can we please talk about your dance moves? Nobody's sorry about this video that you posted. Oh my gosh, Tess, we're used to seeing you on the ice, and you do such a beautiful job. And then we see this other side of you, the Sasha Fierce, Tessa Virtue, who unleashed this wicked hip-hop routine. What does this mean? Is this for funsies?
Yeah,
or are
this
we going to
is-
see more of like the Sasha? We got to come up with your own Sasha Fierce.
It's Vicky Vice.
Is it Vicky
Yes,
Vice?
yeah. Coined that. I
Vicky
thought
Vice.
opposite of virtue.
Yes.
So Sam Chouinard, a choreographer that we've worked with, he helped create Moulin Rouge, and we've worked with him for years. He's a dear friend and just an absolute genius. This is a warm-up for him.
Come on.
This is a warm-up to, we were doing some choreography in Montreal last week, and this was just to get our bodies moving, and he's just amazing.
Raj, you know how to do that move. Raj, bust that one out.
I can do it once, and then I got to pop my hip back into place, then pop my shoulder back into
Scott and I
place.
are starting to feel that way too.
Does it translate onto the ice, though, those moves?
It's really it's difficult to translate anything because we just have those, you know, forward backwards. We don't have that kind of linear movement. So it's tricky to feel grounded on the ice. We try our best, but I mean it's way more fun to just be in a studio in sneakers.
I was gonna say, when I saw you post that, I was like, okay, impressive. We know you got the moves. But when Scott was doing that, I was like, come on.
Oh, he's
Scott,
good.
I gotta
He's
say.
good.
Wow.
Yeah, I was impressed by Scott doing this.
You want to see Scott on the dance floor at a wedding? He's like the party guy who has the
We've
moves.
seen him at a few events. So you did.
There's no overbite there, right?
I was gonna say, do you and Scott ever like go tear it up in the club and you're like, hey, did you know we got this in us too? That would be so much fun.
We
With your
should-
medals.
I think
Go to
that
the
should be
club
our
with the medals
entrance,
and then you
right?
dance
We need
with
a
it.
The
choreographed
Roxbury style
entrance.
stuff,
Yeah.
just jump in.
I have to ask too, we always have a debate. Beyonce or J-Lo? Whose choreography do you enjoy? You don't have to choose if you don't want to, but for me, it's Beyonce.
Is it?
I feel like when she
do J-Lo.
dances, it's
J-Lo.
like it's every single move down to her
Oh,
fingertip,
yes.
her head, her eyes, her face, her toes.
Love that you're doing it.
So what's with J-Lo?
Yeah, oh,
Like,
J-Lo does a lot of the ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta. The salsa, you know what I'm saying?
Latin-y.
Yes, that's it. Latin.
Right.
Whereas Beyonce, I don't know. I feel like could J-Lo do Beyonce's choreography?
Yes,
Yeah?
I think so.
yeah. Original Fly
Settle
Girl.
the score
I
test.
think
Settle the
so.
score
Oh, geez.
test. What do you
I mean,
say?
this
J-Lo was the original Fly Girl.
So you're saying J-Lo over
Yeah.
Beyonce. Team Beyonce for dancing.
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
I'm on my own. J-Lo?
Yeah.
I'm on my own?
I'm sorry.
Does
Hey,
anybody
sorry,
else
okay?
know?
Sorry. Don't apologize. Do not
Not
apologize.
for the right decision. When you make the right decision, you don't apologize for
Excuse
it.
me, but J-Lo.
Beyonce does like a broken down.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I
the
think
whole,
I'm just ready for a new
like another world.
Beyonce. A new.
Yeah.
Another rebirth?
Yep.
Beehive. I'm with you. It's gonna be okay. I enjoy J-Lo.
She's
as well.
watching right now,
I know you
actually.
do.
Yes.
I mean,
Who doesn't, right? Like,
Right.
please.
Yeah.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Dee?
Your knee okay after all those
I know.
years?
Straight to St. Mike's right after this.
Yeah.
Time is 8 o'clock. We have much more coming up with Tessa Virtue, an amazing campaign you will have to see, and why she went viral. Virtue went viral. What was it, Vicky Virtue?
Vicky Vice.
Vicky
Nice.
Vice.
Vicky Nice.
I love
like
it.
that.
It's coming up. Time is 8 o'clock. You're watching BT.